Hi, this is Lee Nazal, and what you're looking at right now is a barbecue rib. Pretty weird, right? I promise you, it will all make perfect sense to you in just a few minutes, because you'll discover why this barbecue rib is the key to generating a massive army of hungry, high-paying clients who are ready to do business with you. So listen and watch this 3-minute story to find out, and watch until the very end to discover a rather unusual surprise I have for you today. Before we go any further, however, I feel it's only fair to level with you. You'll see why my embarrassing little episode is so important to your predictable and scalable lead generation goals in just a few minutes. Deal? Before we begin, let me assure you, I wasn't always this go-to guy when it comes to lead generation for offline marketers. In fact, I was anything but. It was late summer in 2009. It was pretty hot out, and I remember that I was wearing jeans and thinking to myself, man, it's way too hot to be in jeans. So I met with my friend and fellow marketer Jacob, who had recently moved from Atlanta down to Florida. He was back in town, and he called me wanting to meet for lunch. We decided to meet at Dreamland Barbecue in Norcross, Georgia, near Medlock Bridge Road. And to be honest, I was really excited to see my friend, whom I hadn't seen since he moved. When I go to Dreamland, there's only one thing I order, and that's the barbecue spare ribs. So I had a nice meal with my friend, and all seemed well. And then it happened. I whipped out my credit card to pay for the meal, and the server came back, my card in hand, and he said to me in front of Jacob that my credit card had been declined. I know you can relate. I'm sure it's happened to you too, and it's humiliating. Jacob said to me, dude, I thought you were making a lot of money with your business. I had been making a lot of money with my offline consulting business, but to be perfectly honest, it was feast or famine back then. I'd recently lost some clients, which meant I lost some income, and the problem was I didn't have any new leads to be able to replace that income. No income meant maxed out credit card and the inability to pay for a lousy barbecue rib lunch. After that day, I made a vow to myself. Never again would I go without having enough leads for my business to replace any lost clients. After all, no matter how good you are, how long you've been in business, you will lose clients. Since then, I've made it my top priority to learn about the best possible ways to maintain a healthy stream of leads. And I thought I knew it all, until I met Corey and Ira. These two guys are the founders of Mojo Global, the #1 leaders in LinkedIn prospecting. When they told me about how they use LinkedIn to generate leads for their business, I was absolutely blown away. And then, when they told me about the results that their own clients have had using LinkedIn, I begged them to give me the details of their system. Lucky for you, and me, they agreed to spill the beans. This is a system that allows people just like us, offline and local marketers, to ensure a steady, reliable way to generate high-quality leads. Finally, I have an answer to the question that's haunted all of us. Where is my next deal going to come from? This is the system that Corey, Ira, and their clients have used to generate predictable, sustainable revenue for their businesses. And now, you can experience the same success for yourself using this proven blueprint for faster, more effective lead generation results. To show you how powerful the system is, I'm going to give you 3 fantastic tips today that you can apply immediately. First, we need to cover one of the lies you may have told yourself that's kept you away from using LinkedIn. LinkedIn is for people looking for jobs. It's not for marketers like me. BS, plain and simple. This is a fallacy that's been deceiving thousands of marketers, and you should be relieved rather than embarrassed. The truth is, while LinkedIn can be used as a platform to show off your job history to attract employment, it's so much more than that. LinkedIn is a business networking site. People who use it, especially savvy, high-level business people, already know that they'll potentially be contacted for opportunities. Using LinkedIn as an online version of your resume is a huge mistake for marketers. In fact, it would actually hurt your chances of making a sale. These tactics are what most LinkedIn gurus tell you to do. The problem is, what others teach is designed for you to connect with peers and land a job. This is fine if you're trying to move up the corporate ladder. But if you're watching this, it's a safe bet that you want bigger and better things. You want clients and not bosses. So here's my first tip to help you avoid wasting time and money. The first thing I have to warn you is avoid using LinkedIn to appeal to peers, bosses, and HR recruiters. Avoid what I call the employee mindset syndrome. Here's what you do instead. Use your LinkedIn profile as a compelling sales tool that attracts your ideal clients to you. Instead of putting your employment history in your profile, use strong, benefit-driven bullet points of what your business can do for your prospects. Telling your prospects that you worked for 2 years as a senior corporate communications analyst at the Blue Widget Corporation is not going to help you land a deal. But if you tell them that Mama Gina's Italian Kitchen increased their revenue by 42% by implementing a mobile loyalty app program, that'll definitely draw some interest from your prospects. Once you change your focus from employee to entrepreneur, everything changes for you. So just picture this. You log into your LinkedIn inbox. Instead of seeing a connection request from an outsourced overseas HR firm offering a $30,000 a year job, you see a message from the Diamond Cove Steakhouse asking you for more information about your mobile loyalty app program for their franchisees in the Southeast region. Now picture this. What if there was a way to show you step by step how to configure LinkedIn to get these types of messages? Keep watching and I'll introduce you to this exciting new solution. Now, avoiding the employee mindset syndrome is crucial, but so is enjoying the process of relationship building. Once you discover that your potential clients want to build a relationship with you, the entire process of signing them up as a client becomes a lot more fun. Why? Because no one wants to be pitched. As soon as someone smells a sales pitch coming, they mentally pull up the gates and fill the moat with crocodiles. It becomes an adversarial relationship instead of a collaborative one. But everyone loves to connect. Think about it. How cool did it feel the last time someone sent you a request to connect on LinkedIn? Yep, your potential clients feel exactly the same way. So imagine your ideal client saying yes to a connection request from you because you're someone that can help their business. It's a lot easier than you think. All you need to do is reach out to them without being salesy or spammy. Send a direct message to your perfect prospect to generate a call or meeting. You'll find that more people will be quite receptive to your outreach versus other methods such as nerve-wracking cold calling or expensive advertising. And that opens the door to lucrative high-ticket sales. So now you might be asking yourself, Lee, how do I begin? How can I harness the power of LinkedIn to generate a horde of interested, highly qualified leads so I can help improve the lives and businesses of my clients? I'm going to tell you in a second. First, just be warned. Without applying this tip to your LinkedIn prospecting strategy, you can virtually forget about succeeding. This is the most important tip of all. It's a tactic behind all success in generating leads from LinkedIn because it allows you to precisely target those well-qualified clients you're looking for. So here's what it is. Use LinkedIn's advanced search feature combined with search operators to include those you want to attract and exclude those to whom your service does not apply. For example, let's say you're looking for the owners of auto dealerships. However, you don't want to target auto mechanics. In the LinkedIn search bar, you type in auto dealerships and owner, not mechanic. You can use the operators and, or not in order to really home in on your exact target. Even better, you can use LinkedIn's advanced search to aim with laser-like precision. There, you can narrow your search down to the location, company size, or any number of criteria. The system you'll be given access to in a few minutes will expound on this tip, allowing you to find thousands and even millions of your ideal clients. Listen, if you've ever tried to generate leads for your business, you know it's not as easy as the gurus make it out to be. Dealing with complicated software, untargeted leads, broken email addresses, reading scripts, humiliating phone hang-ups, and non-responses from your messages. It's no wonder 90% of entrepreneurs fail to even make their investment back in their offline business. Right now, you might be feeling a bit unsure of where and how to get started, and that's fine. Essentially, you have two choices, and regardless, you will have to choose one of the two today. Choice one, you can take all the tips and info I just gave you and try to put the puzzle pieces together on your own without assistance. And who knows, you may get lucky, and one day see some progress. It'll take longer, of course, and you'll make a lot of painful mistakes, but you can choose this. Or you can take choice number 2, the savvy choice. The choice most everyone takes who's ready for highly qualified and hungry lead generation success. This is the quickest, fastest, and smartest way possible to building and connecting with your very own fishing pond of ideal clients without dealing with gatekeepers, without clunky software that stops working the day you bought it, without inaccurate lists of data that infuriate people whom you never meant to contact, without scraping out-of-date directories that are full of uninterested businesses, without buying expensive lead lists that put you in danger of being labeled as spammer. Why risk failure and frustration trying to figure out all this out by yourself when I've done all the hard work for you? I've collaborated with the top LinkedIn marketing experts, leveraged their years of astonishing results, and put together the formula to lead generation success, all with folks like you in mind. One that's been implemented for years by dozens of Corey and Ira's own successful clients and proven to work, guaranteed. Introducing LinkedIn Legion of Leads, the proven blueprint to generating massive amounts of lucrative, laser-targeted leads for your business. Our results-focused, step-by-step formula ensures you reach your lead generation goals. It works, even if you have no experience with LinkedIn or any clue how to use it or what it's about. You have no connections in LinkedIn and you find yourself wondering why anyone would want to connect with you. You have a neglected or non-optimized LinkedIn profile that couldn't sell a glass of water in the middle of the Sahara. You have no existing clients, testimonials, or results. Even if you feel as if you've tried absolutely everything to land high-paying clients. To save your time and mine, let me be upfront and tell you what LinkedIn Legion of Leads is not before I tell you what it is. LinkedIn Legion of Leads is not spamming thousands of users with your offer, paid advertising on LinkedIn or any other platform, scraping LinkedIn or Google for email addresses, or for CPA, affiliate, or other offers geared towards consumers. Rather, LinkedIn Legion of Leads is the direct result of several decades of business experience, trial and error, and years of digging through the trenches to find what really works, as well as examining the real reasons behind client getting failures so we could create a clever way for you to avoid these negative patterns. And now, starting today, our success can be your success. The techniques, do this next strategies, and the avoid this lessons are now yours to replicate. And that means enjoying an endless source of laser-targeted, qualified, and eager leads so that you never have to worry about where your next deal is coming from. Attracting the hottest buyers to you so that they come to you already interested in what you have to offer. Connecting with decision makers and bypassing the gatekeepers so you only deal directly with the people who have the money and the ability to buy your services. And all of this while you quickly land a new client from LinkedIn faster than ever before possible. Now, before we go one step further, I need to be 100% honest with you. If you're looking for yet another magic bullet, easy button, make money fast, ninja annihilator method, look elsewhere. You know what I mean. And let's just be honest, these are not solutions. They're train wrecks waiting to happen, and you know they don't work. If that's you, and I'm trusting it's not, then you need to leave this website right now. LinkedIn Legion of Leads isn't pie-in-the-sky, fantasy world nonsense. It's the real deal, and it's only for folks like you who are really serious about growing their offline business to 6 figures and beyond. What I've done is make LinkedIn Legion of Leads as easy as humanly possible, so while finding and landing high-paying clients isn't easy, nothing worthwhile is, this makes it more of a snap. So if you're wanting the real answer to generating hordes of highly qualified leads for your business, here's what you can and should expect from LinkedIn Legion of Leads to deliver. If you want to have a predictable, reliable, sustainable, and scalable income stream that never leaves you wondering where your next deal is coming from, easily find masses of high-paying clients eager to work with you on the services you provide, reach decision makers and have them read and respond to your messages at a higher rate than cold calling or even standard emails without dealing with gatekeepers, build a massive list of qualified prospects that you can market to again and again, Eliminate cold calling, in-person networking, paid advertising, and other undesirable prospecting methods to finally focus on something that actually works. Then guess what? LinkedIn Legion of Leads isn't just any answer for you, it's the only answer for you. Let's take a look at what's inside. In the Why LinkedIn video, you'll discover the secret behind the power of LinkedIn and why it's the perfect platform for offline and local marketers to prospect for high-paying clients. Is your LinkedIn profile a little neglected or underwhelming? No problem. In the top 3 profile elements video, we'll let you know which sections are the most critical to fix immediately to help you attract your ideal prospects. Finding the right people to target is vital to your success. The advanced search targeting video will show you exactly how to locate these people with laser-like precision. Then, in the secret sauce video, you'll be let in on the secret sauce method, which is the powerful key to generating massive amounts of lucrative leads for your business. After you find your targets, how do you connect with them? In reaching out, we'll tell you exactly what to say to your prospects to ensure the maximum response rates with minimal rejection. Need a quick cash infusion? Monetizing first-level connections discusses some tips and tricks to landing your first deal by tomorrow. As you probably noticed by now, LinkedIn Legion of Leads is by far the most actionable and offline-friendly LinkedIn training courses on the market today, as it allows you the fastest, most efficient way to generate hordes of well-qualified leads for your business. And as any of our hundreds of clients can tell you, the results are off the charts. Now, you may believe that a system that can do all that and much more costs a pretty penny. In all honesty, it really should. After all, Corey and I have already helped hundreds of people achieve predictable and sustainable revenue faster and easier than ever. I'll get to the price in just a few moments. First, I want to share a few specific perks this patented system can give you. I won't go into details here, but it's absolutely one of my favorite connection building strategies. But that's not all. You'll learn the secret of avoiding mistakes in your LinkedIn profile that can repel prospects, and this alone is worth the investment in LinkedIn Legion of Leads. And this training wouldn't be complete without the secret sauce that is the foundation of every successful LinkedIn campaign, which is the key to lasting success. Plus, use advanced search operators in the search box to pinpoint the exact person that needs your services. The price of LinkedIn Legion of Leads sold by itself is $97. Now, you're not just getting LinkedIn Legion of Leads. I'm just getting started. Because you've shown guts and determination by watching this presentation, I'm going to sweeten the deal by tossing in 2 incredible bonuses free just by ordering today. The first gift you'll be receiving today is a bonus interview with Jeremiah Desmarais, who is an author, speaker, and in the top 1% on LinkedIn. He'll spill the beans on his LinkedIn lead generation and list building strategies that generated over $100,000 in 10 days for a product launch. The second bonus you'll receive is an interview with Tiffany Marcos, the founder of Project Management Talent. Using LinkedIn, she generated a whopping 92% response rate in 1 day that resulted in tons of new business for her company. In this interview, she shares her experience and best practices. This bonus package with Jeremiah's list building strategies and Tiffany's best practices is normally valued at $240, but it's yours free today. When you add in the bonuses, the retail value of LinkedIn Legion of Leads is $337. And at that price, it's still a total steal considering how much just one client from LinkedIn could be worth to you. However, just for watching this presentation today, I have a much better deal coming your way, so keep watching because it won't last much longer. Of course, you could choose to continue down the path you're on now and end up spending 10, 20, even 100 times more than the investment you'll make today in LinkedIn Legion of Leads in trial and error, wasted PPC ad spend, scraping low-quality leads, and wasting hours and hours of precious time that can never be replaced. Then there's the rejection and the humiliation and even account limitations if you prospect and contact leads on LinkedIn the wrong way. And let's not even talk about the mind-numbing, tedious, eye-straining way of trying to build your LinkedIn connections one by one. And that's not what I want for you. Listen, I'm ready to make this a no-brainer decision for you today. The massive discount is my launch-only offer. You've saved me time and money in running expensive ads, so I'm just going to give it right back to you. The good news, I simply just cannot let price get in the way of you achieving your lead generation and income producing goals, as well as helping me make a positive impact on the world. This means you won't even come close to paying the $337 today. Not even close. It's not even going to be half that price. As ridiculous as it sounds, you won't even pay $47 today. Your total investment today, including LinkedIn Legion of Leads, plus all the bonuses you see on the screen, is now only $27. Have a look below this video right now, and then click on the yellow order button that says Add to Cart to lock in your discounted price today for only $27. Listen, LinkedIn Legion of Leads is backed by our 100% ironclad guarantee. If you don't find any high-quality leads on LinkedIn or can't build a large database of prospects using the strategies we show you, then I'm going to refund you every penny. No questions asked. You can even keep the product. Try LinkedIn Legion of Leads for up to 30 days. If you do not eliminate weeks or months off of your prospecting efforts, or if you do not find our service and attention to your satisfaction, or hey, even if you don't like the way I look, if you're not 100% satisfied in every way, I'll gladly refund your purchase price. No questions asked, no hassles, no hard feelings. Look below this video right now, click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart, and lock in your discounted price today. I've got one more surprise for you, and it's only valid if you act today before leaving this page. I'm going to include in your package today a super bonus worth over $97. This bonus alone is worth more than the price of the entire LinkedIn Legion of Leads system. I'm including 3 swipe files of the actual messages used to reach out to other business owners to invite them to a webinar that resulted in a 50% close rate. And that brings your total value to over $434. Yet, just by taking action today, the entire LinkedIn Legion of Leads system, with all the bonuses, plus the super bonus, is yours for only $27. Click the yellow button for instant access, no delays, no waiting, and let's get you started today. Within literally a few minutes, you'll have everything at your fingertips, the entire LinkedIn Legion of Leads system, inside the secure members area. And this includes the lead generation for webinar swipe file, which again has a retail value of $97 by itself. After you click the yellow Add to Cart order button, here's exactly what you can expect. First, you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page, which looks like this. Then you'll be taken to a registration page. And finally, you'll arrive at our secure members area, which looks like this, plus a few mystery bonuses for you as well. It's that simple. And let's just face facts. Do the only smart thing left for you to do. Take advantage of this limited time offer while you still can. And wisely get on the right path today, generating massive amounts of lucrative, well-qualified leads using this simple, proven, step-by-step strategy. Click the yellow rectangular Add to Cart button below right now, and let's get you started today.